Hello, parents. Thanks for joining me on this episode of the Fast Math Freebies at Home Edition. Do you have a third, fourth, or fifth grader, live in the state of Florida, and want to help your child prepare for the Fast Math assessment in May? Well, if you're answering yes to all three of those questions, you are in the right place. My name is Miss McCarthy, and I am a former Florida public school teacher on a mission to make math fun, make it click, and make it stick. For years, I've been creating resources with teachers in mind, and now I'm expanding my impact to create affordable and engaging math video lessons and practice for you to use at home with your child. The following free episode is actually a part of a free course, so all you have to do is click the link in the description box, enroll in the course today, and you'll have access to all of the Fast Math freebies, the video lessons, and the printables for this grade. And now it's time to dive into that free episode, so let's do it. All right, fifth grade, here is your problem for this week. So go ahead and pause the video, try this one on your own first. Then when you're ready to check your work, make sure you press play, come on back and see me, and we'll check your work, all right? See you soon. Welcome back, fifth grade. Let's try that again. Welcome back, fifth grade. Let's go over this problem. So this says that Ulrich works on a project that takes 3 hours of his time. At every half hour, he stands to take a quick stretch break. You know what? This is what I do too. I actually work in little chunks of half an hour bites, and then I stand up to take a break, including the end of the 3 hours. How many stretch breaks does Ulrich take? There's a lot going on here, and your brain might be thinking right away, am I adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing here? And when your brain gets kind of confused like that, it's really important to draw it out. I always say, when in doubt, draw it out. So we're going to draw out this problem right down here. We've got somebody named Ulrich, okay, and he works for 3 hours and takes a break at every half hour. Let's say that this is when he starts his work, which would be 0 hours. Okay, this would be hour 1. Then he works another hour for hour 2. Then he works another hour for hour 3, right? And it is okay to take time to draw this out. And we know that at every half hour, he stands up to take a little stretch break and then gets back to work. So at every half hour, that means he's going to take a break at the halfway marks. So we need to go ahead and make half. All right. So now I just have to count how many breaks he has. So here he works for a half hour, takes a break. Works for a half an hour, takes a break. Works for a half an hour, then takes a break. Works for a half an hour and takes a break. Works for a half an hour, takes a break, and then works for a half hour and takes a break. So how many stretch breaks does he take? Well, we just have to count it up. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 hops on my number line that represent the 6 breaks. So we can go ahead and input that answer right here. 6, yes, how many breaks? 6 breaks is what he takes. Now, what is going on here? Well, we're actually taking a whole number. We know we're taking our 3 hours and we're dividing it into half hours, okay? Which equals 6. But when we draw it out, it makes a lot more sense. So I really encourage you to not always be looking for the operation, but draw it out to see what's happening to get an answer that makes sense. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, if you're looking for the printable that goes along with this video, you can enroll in that free course today, which gives you access to this video and the printable and all the other videos that I've created, the Fast Math freebie episodes, all in one place for you. And you know what? If you're anything like me, it's out of sight, out of mind. I know that you're busy, so why don't you go ahead and do that now? That way it's off your plate, you take care of it, and you can get your instant access today. Thanks again, and I cannot wait to see you inside the free course.